The number of confirmed COVID-19 infections in the United States has now topped 5.5 million, with more than 172,000 deaths. In Florida today, the number of dead passed 10,000. It came as the state's largest teachers union asked a state judge to stop schools from reopening this Friday. Wildfires raged across California today, forcing a statewide emergency and leaving thousands of people under evacuation orders. Fires in the San Francisco Bay Area and Napa County's wine country exploded overnight, leaving giant plumes of smoke hanging over the hills by morning. Statewide, nearly 24 major fires have crews stretched to the limit as they try to keep pace.
We have no more to give on the front lines from our facilities. Our local government cooperators throughout California at the moment are also at complete drawdown with their fire resources as well. So it's really the full force of everyone on deck trying to fight this fire.
The fires are burning in the midst of a record heat wave that continued today. 90 Democratic members of Congress called today for the removal of Louis DeJoy as Postmaster General. They wrote to the Postal Service governor saying DeJoy's cost-cutting policies have undermined mail delivery. The Trump appointee announced yesterday he would delay those initiatives until after the election so as not to interfere with an expected wave of mail-in voting. Another U.S. congressman has been ousted in a primary, the 8th this year. In Florida, Republican Ross Spano lost Tuesday after being accused of campaign finance violations. Meanwhile, former Wyoming Congresswoman Cynthia Lummis won the Republican nod for U.S. Senate. She's heavily favored to succeed retiring Republican Senator Mike Enzi. And in Alaska, Democrat Al Gross will face incumbent Republican Senator Dan Sullivan. In Mali, soldiers who ousted the president are promising timely elections. The coup in the West African nation came amid crumbling security in the face of an Islamist insurgency. Troops fired into the air on Tuesday after taking Ibrahim Boubacar Keita from his house. The president was forced to resign, and the mutineers said he had failed the country.
Le Mali sombre de jour en jour dans le chaos.
Mali descends into chaos day by day, anarchy and insecurity because of the fault of the people in charge of its destiny. Real democracy doesn't go with complacency, nor weakness of the state authority, which must guarantee freedom and security of the people.
The UN Security Council today condemned the coup and demanded that President Keita be freed. Meanwhile, the U.S. military said all American forces in Mali are safe. Some 1,400 U.S. troops are stationed in the region. Back in this country, Wall Street had an off day. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 85 points to close below 27,693. The Nasdaq fell 64 points, and the S&P 500 slipped nearly 15 points. And Slade Gorton, a former Republican leader in the U.S. Senate, died today in Seattle. He was first elected to the Senate from Washington State in 1980, but lost his re-election bid. Later, he won 2 more terms. He also served on the 9/11 Commission. Slade Gorton was 92 years old.
This is the PBS NewsHour from WETA Studios in Washington and in the West from the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism at Arizona State University.